All right, welcome. I'm really happy to see you guys on the call tonight. We are going to touch on a topic which is really near and dear to my heart, which is about coaching, health coaching. And I'm just going to start by doing a little screen share here. We have a slide presentation to show you and go through. So just give me a minute while I get the screen share set up here. And you are on the call with three of the coaches on my team, Katie Kassan, Leah Burnell, and Lindsay, who will also be talking and sharing our stories with you. Okay, so do you guys see my screen share here? Thumbs up if you do. All right, awesome. All right, so just a little bit about me. My name is Marsha Smith. I am a wife. I'm a mom to 4 kids. Their names are Aiden, who's 9, Anna, who's 7, Madeline, who's 5, and Marin, who's 2. Who's 2. I was a runner and still am a runner. So I'm getting an echo here. All right. So when I first started, oh hey Jenna, I'm going to mute your end.
I'm sorry, I had to pick up kids.
That's
so
okay.
I'm going to let one hold the phone because I have to drive home. They all have sports.
Oh, okay. If you don't mind, I'm just going to mute your end for now because I'm getting kind of a weird echo on my end.
That's awesome.
Okay, glad you made it. All right, so we just got started too, Jenna. And I was just, just starting out a little bit about myself. When I found out about Beachbody, I was a runner. So I'm really super passionate about sharing the coaching opportunity with other people because that's why I joined. I didn't necessarily find it because of the support with my own physical fitness, but more for the business opportunity. I was a stay-at-home mom prior to Beachbody. Had 4 young kids at home. My youngest was not even 1 year old. And me and my husband were just in dire financial need. We had been living on one income for about 7 years. After we had Aiden, our oldest, we made the decision for me to leave my career. And I was earning more income than my husband at that time, and it was a really hard decision. But leaving him at daycare was the hardest thing we ever did. It lasted for about a month and a half. And we couldn't do it anymore. So we said, you know what, it's going to be hard. And we knew that. We cut back on as much as we could. I didn't even have a cell phone. I had a track phone. We cut back on garbage service and every single thing. Every bill that we had, we analyzed if it was a need or a want. And we cut back everything. So we'd been going that way for, 7, 8 years. 7 years. And at that point, we just knew we were done having kids, and we knew we had to make a change because we had no savings left. I had to cash out my retirement account to pay bills. We had no savings. So it was that point where I was looking at possibly going back to school. But then I found out about Beachbody coaching. I wasn't on any social media at the time. So it was actually my husband who had a friend on Facebook who was always talking about health coaching and working from home. So he encouraged me to get in touch with her, and I found out about it the same way you guys are finding out about it tonight. So she filled me in. I was very, very skeptical. If any of you are like me, I don't know if it's my psychology degree background or what, I'm just very, very skeptical. It just all sounded way too good to be true. Hearing what I was hearing her talk about, just the freedom of working when I wanted, how many hours I wanted, no quotas to meet, no inventory to keep. I had tried selling Mary Kay, failed miserably. My mom tried doing Leah Sophia jewelry. Wasn't really, I know she spent a lot of money. I don't know if she made a whole lot. So I just was very skeptical that it would really pan out to be everything that it sounded to be. But really what it came down to after about 2 weeks of just praying about it and Googling, YouTubing, trying to find anything, a red light, anything that would, give me reason to not do it. I couldn't find anything. So I just recognized that my situation wasn't going to change if I didn't make a change. And I really didn't feel like there was anything for me to lose other than the investment in the program that I was going to use myself. So I figured, you know what, it's worth a shot. And once I committed myself to the business, I just did everything in my power to succeed. So right now, I am a elite 6-star diamond coach. And really what that means is it's nothing about me, but it speaks to my team. In the time that I've been coaching, my 2-year anniversary was last week on Friday, actually. So in the little over 2 years that I've been coaching, I've helped 6 coaches on my team advance their business to diamond rank or higher. So it's more the team that we're building being successful more than myself. And then prior to Beachbody coaching, prior to being a stay-at-home mom, I was in management for people with developmental disabilities, which when I realized what we'd be doing as coaching, it really filled that need I had for helping other people just in a different way. So I really am attracted and drawn to the service type jobs where I feel like I'm contributing and giving back to other people. And then Insanity was my first Beachbody workout program. I found out about that on an infomercial and thought I would try it. And this is before I started coaching. Because I was a runner, I really didn't believe that in-home fitness programs would work for helping people achieve their physical fitness goals. But let me tell you, that program changed my mind about that. I'd rather go run a half marathon than do Insanity, quite honestly. But anyway, so that's a little bit about me. I'm going to hand over the torch to one of the other coaches on our call, and I'm going to let them talk about their decision to coach and how coaching has impacted their lives. So who wants to go next? Okay, Leah. Hold on, you were.
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Go ahead.
My name's Leah Brownell, and I am, a Wisconsin resident and a physical education teacher at an elementary school in Baraboo. And I just reached my 1-year coaching anniversary on June 18th, which is also my wedding anniversary, which is kind of how I got into this. On my 3rd wedding anniversary, I just was feeling, overweight, and I tried my wedding dress on, didn't fit anymore. And long story short, I just kind of had, it was like the last straw, and I knew I needed to make some changes in my health, just to be happy. I just wasn't happy anymore. And so another coach on our team, who was an acquaintance of mine at the time, had been posting about, losing baby weight using the 21-day fix on her timeline. So I inquired through her, and I signed up as a coach, mostly just for the discount. But in the back of my mind, I was like, well, I'm a teacher and I have summers off. This could be a nice, supplement to our income and, something fun. I'm very into fitness, being a physical education teacher. So she got me hooked up with the 21-day fix. And, my first few customers were my friends and family, mainly because I really didn't want to go through the program by myself. I was kind of feeling nervous about it and feeling like I needed some support from my friends and family. So I used my coaching, the way that I had signed up as a way to kind of, make a little income back on my investment in my challenge pack, and just to really do this with people that I knew. So, we all joined our challenge group together, and I lost 15 pounds in the 21 days. And I really enjoyed the support that I got through the group, because I think if I would have done that by myself, there's always those struggles that you have when you're on your own, and you're not sure, if this meal is appropriate, or you fall off the wagon over the weekend. It's really nice to have a place to check in, and just seeing all the interaction in the group and people, kind of giving virtual high fives to each other and supporting each other. I just really loved that network, and I liked being surrounded by people who were, wanting to get healthy just like me. I really enjoyed, the team that I was on with Marsha. It's really empowering to work with women who support each other. I don't think that we find that very often in the workforce, is kind of like, that competition edge. But really, this is like a family, and so it's been a really nice network for me. And I ended up really starting to see some success down the road and doing some really great things to help my husband and I financially. I actually cut my student loans in half before my 1-year Beachbody coaching anniversary, and I had a lot. I went to college for 7 years, so it was very draining to get that bill every month. We had car payments, our house payments, everything under the sun. 2 30-year-olds paying all of that off on a teacher's salary is really difficult. So, we weren't able to go on trips. We weren't able to just, up and go out to dinner if we wanted to. We wouldn't even go to the movies, maybe a matinee. So this last year, we've done more than we've ever been able to do before. Just having that extra fun money for ourselves, and having extra money to set aside, put into our retirement, I just actually traveled this summer to 3 different states. I just got back from Colorado today. One of the things that I love about doing this is it's all virtual. So I was, supporting my challengers and my groups while I was in Colorado, answering questions and supporting them, as well as being able to work and make some money. I was kind of spending money on my trip. So it was really nice to kind of, still be able to work anywhere that I am. This summer I've been all over the place and, able to maintain my business and not have to ask a boss if I can have, 3 days off to go camping with my husband. So, in so many different ways, financially, just myself needing the support and, just really feeling fulfilled with working with really strong women and other individuals and just helping people reach their health and fitness goals. We're really doing something really special, making the world a better place, a lot healthier place. And I know that people really enjoy coming out of our challenge group. So it's been a really rewarding experience. I've really enjoyed what I've been doing. So that's my story.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leah. Katie or Lindsay, you ladies want to go?
Mama, this snarker.
I can go. Unfortunately, I have a 2-year-old who's running around, so if he comes into the picture, I'm sorry. I came onto Beachbody in about the end of June. I was looking for something different. I have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and then a 2-year-old. So I started life over again after 6-7 years not having a baby in the house, and I put on the baby weight and I dropped quite a bit of it, but I kind of yo-yoed with all of my my weight. So last year I did a crash diet, lost a lot of weight, was really excited, but then over the winter put it back on, and I said, well, that wasn't what I want to do. I need to find something different. So I started looking around in June, and I had come across Leah's site, one of her Facebook pages, and somebody had liked her page about the Fix 21, and I said, well, that's something I've been interested in, so I'm just going to kind of follow her and see if it's for real. You see all these infomercials and you see everything, and it's like, okay, are they real people or are they somebody just photoshopped? So I actually tapped on one of Leah's posts, and I told her that I was thinking about signing up, and she contacted me. And so I ended up signing up with her, and after 21 days, I had lost 13 pounds and 30-something inches all the way around, and I was excited. I was thrilled. I was feeling the healthiest I've ever felt. Just loving exercising and being part of a group. I love the challenge groups. You can't get anything better than the challenge groups we have. The coaches are always there, and the other people that are on the sites with you are looking to lose weight, and they're there for the right reason. And so after I got done with my first round, Leah approached me through Facebook, and she's like, hey, you have such a great story. Are you interested in, continuing this? I already signed up as a coach. So I said, absolutely. If I could help somebody else, this would be great. So I've actively been talking to people. I haven't got anybody signed up yet. I've got quite a few people who are talking, but nobody's signed up with me yet. But hopefully soon here, I can inspire some people in my life to get on this journey that I've found, because I feel that it's like one of the best journeys you can get on. It's not just about your body. It's about a true lifestyle change. So that's my story.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. I appreciate you sharing that. Katie?
Is yet to go to sleep, so he was being a little loud the last time. So I started Beachbody in March. My son's babysitter had been posting a lot about she'd been working out and whatnot, and I had been doing the same. my little sister actually, who like was never a workout fanatic, started working out when our dad was diagnosed with lung cancer. And she was like, Katie, you know, do it with me. I'll tell you what I'm doing and you can do the same thing. And I'm like, okay, well, this is fine. I was struggling with an eating disorder for probably 10 years, better half 10 years of my life, in and out. And so I was working out with her, not really seeing any progress, of course, because I was basically damaging my body. My dad passed away, and before he did, he told us that he told each one of his daughters, like, hey, listen, he basically called us all out on things that he thought were detrimental to our lives, and mine was my weight. He was like super concerned about it. So fast forward a year, and I kept telling myself, tomorrow's the day I'm gonna get better. Tomorrow's the day I'm gonna make that step to get better. And honestly, like, tomorrow kept coming and going, and I woke up one day and realized that if I didn't make a change in my life, that I wasn't going to be around for my son. And that just broke my heart. So I got together with his babysitter, and she recommended the 21-day fix, and she talked up psychology, and I was like super skeptical of it because like I've never really used supplements other than diet pills. And so I talked with my husband, and he was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And I'm like, well, this is kind of expensive, so you're really going to have to do it. And so he said he was on board, so we got it. And within 3 days to a week of drinking psychology, every single one of my thyroid symptoms have been gone. And I just fell in love with the program. I love the challenge group. I love that there were people there watching me and keeping me accountable. And that is it, my story.
Thank you so much, Katie. I appreciate you sharing that. On another call, I also had my sister join us. And these are just, I want to touch on some things that she talked about on her call, the reasons why she was coaching. So as you can see, she is a mom of 3, a dental hygienist. She also is a fitness instructor at the YMCA in her town. And that's one thing that I used to do too. And why I don't do it anymore is I felt like I never was really able to help those who were taking my classes. I would see them one time a week in spin class. And over the course of a year, I know that they were working on their weight loss goals or their fitness goals, and they weren't making any progress after a year's time. And the missing link for them was the support, the daily support, accountability. You can't work out one day a week and expect results. And they weren't getting any help with their nutrition. So I feel like what we do in a Facebook group is really to dig into the nutrition plan and support people daily in accountability groups so that they are really motivated every single day. And if they're not, they always know, okay, tomorrow I'm going to get back into it. We're all, doing the same thing and have good days and bad days. But the support of the group is really what keeps people tied in. Leah touched on the family and the freedom. Before I started coaching, our lives were not what I had pictured. I was, 30 some years old, and my husband never saw our kids. Every single night I would tuck my kids in by myself. I felt like a single mom. And I would have to tell the kids that they weren't going to see their dad that night. And it just killed me. I cried myself to sleep a lot of nights, and I wouldn't see him. He would be home at, 11 o'clock, and I was getting up at 4:30 every morning. So I was in bed when he got home, and, we'd see each other for maybe half an hour in the morning before we repeated it all over again. The only family time we ever had was on the weekends. So what was able to happen with me, supplementing our income, was that enabled him to take a job closer to home, and even with a pay cut, because of the money that I was earning, enabled him to do that and take a job that he is around for our kids now. He works, normal 8 to 4, and we see him every single day and have dinners together, which is something we never had before. Financial freedom. We are able to travel. That was one thing, I am a total wanderlust, but it was one thing I was never really out there dreaming about because I just couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford to travel. And in the 2 years I've been coaching, I've been more places than I have in my entire life. I've been on my first ever cruise. I'm going to be taking another one next year, and it's going to be all expense paid because of Beachbody. I've been to Las Vegas, to Nashville, to Cancun, and all these amazing places, California. And we're doing it by helping people, which is, again, fulfilling that need that I have, that servant leader, the service giving type of jobs where we're helping people. Personal development is something that we do every single day. And it's one thing that I never did before coaching. And, I always thought that was for smart people, picking up a personal growth book. But what I found is when we are working on ourselves every single day, we're filling our own tanks so that we're able to fill the needs of our team or the people that we're supporting in our health and fitness groups. Duplication is, helping our team duplicate our success. We are in the number one coach in the entire network out of over 300 and some thousand coaches. So we're learning from the best of the best, which is really exciting. Some coaches join the team that they maybe don't have that support of those tools. But we have trainings from the top coaches, which is pretty awesome. And the products work. We love Beachbody workout programs. We love Shakeology. They're awesome and they're effective and they work and they help people achieve their results. And then she shared her income, just because as a new coach, sometimes you just wonder, what really is possible. And really, there is no limit on your income potential. Your income is a direct reflection of how many people you are helping, and that is determined by you, by your own goals with the business. If you're looking to join for income, the more people you help, the more income you're going to earn. It's just it goes like that, and there's no cap. So that was one thing that was really exciting to me. I don't know about any of you who have had a job with corporate. I just dreaded having to wait a whole entire year for my performance review and have to justify why I was, why I deserved to earn a raise. And I just hated that feeling. So I really love that we are in control of our own earnings. So for her first month, she earned $263. For her second month, just under $400. Her third month was almost $1,000. And then as you can see, there is some up and down. Then she went down a little bit in her fourth month. Fifth month was almost $700, and then she's right back up to almost $1,000 again by her sixth month. So who are we? Really, we are just people who like to help others and who are a person's support system. So we host private groups on Facebook. People worry about other people knowing that they're in a weight loss program or a health and fitness program. The groups that we run are private and closed so that only the people in the groups can see who the members are. But we are made up of moms, other women who have full-time jobs. Leah's a teacher. So, it depends. I mean, it's everybody and anybody. I'm kind of I'm a stay-at-home mom. This is my business. I work at pretty much full-time, but you don't have to be that person. You can work 1 hour a day if that's all you have and still succeed and build a successful business with that 1 hour. It's just how you organize your time and what you do in that 1 hour that's going to determine your success. So what makes us unique? I feel like Beachbody really does offer the complete solution for people. It's not just a fitness program or just a shake company. I feel like we are all encompassing. We offer people the fitness program, the nutrition, and the support, and there's rewards for people having success with their physical transformations, and people are getting results. And it's also, the financial lifestyle aspect of what we do as a coach. It just really is all encompassing, to really live the best life possible. This is a coach, Amber, who is on our team in her transformation. When we can really truly help people achieve their weight loss goals, it really is life-changing. And there's nothing more exciting to us as a coach to be able to just share in someone's journey and watch that happen. So what we are not, you don't need to be a nutritionist or a fitness expert or professional, although you can be. If you are a personal trainer, this can really just be an extension of what you're already doing so that you can support people daily in those groups online, rather than just seeing them maybe once a week to do their personal training. You don't have to be at your goal. And as a matter of fact, a lot of times the people who are really still in their journey are going to be, very inspirational, very motivational to other people who are still in their journey as well. And all you're doing is sharing your successes, sharing your transformation publicly, and really using that to motivate and inspire other people towards their physical goals. And you do not need to be an experienced salesperson. And actually, I prefer that people are not thinking of themselves as salespeople. I'm not a salesperson. I hate feeling like that icky car salesman. Again, what we do is just share our journey with other people. And naturally, it's going to inspire and motivate other people to want to know what you're doing and to also take part in that. And I have kids up, so if they jump in, that's why. It's noisy.
Mommy,
All right. Okay, go ahead, Stephen, for help. What we are not, or what we are, is passionate and dedicated to helping people achieve their goals. Like I said, it's in the cup. We are like our customer's biggest supporter, like their cheerleader, holding them accountable daily, keeping them on track, helping support them, when they're having a bad day, and celebrating the good days. We consistently share. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to mute, and I'll get back to you. Leah, do you want to take over for a minute? Are you still on, Leah? Katie, can you jump in? Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, ladies. All right, so we consistently share how Beachbody can help change lives of those that we meet through building relationships and connecting with people. And that's no concern that a lot of people have about coaching is how am I going to meet people, to help. And really people are on social media to meet people and to be social. So because I wasn't on any Facebook when I first started, that was one question that I had, but it really was easy to meet other people. And also, as a coach, when you start earning rank advancements and having a successful business, Beachbody will give you leads as a coach. So anybody who calls into the infomercials or orders online, the Beachbody website, we are assigned those customers to help. So that's another way to expand your network and expand your business. We are committed to our own self-improvement and health by using the products and being proof that they work. So getting paid to be healthy and fit and work out and use Shakeology every day is pretty awesome. And we are consistently improving and developing ourselves through personal development, something that we do every day. So the benefits, as you see, I'm a mom, I stay at home, and my kids know that I work from home. And we had that talk today actually about how awesome it is that, I don't need to dump them in a daycare and work some job for somebody else, that I can be present in their lives every single day. And that's really one of the main reasons why I joined as a coach, because I didn't know of a lot of other options to be able to have the freedom and flexibility with my schedules like this offered. So I get to work my own hours. I can work my business when I'm traveling, like Leah had talked about. And it's just very, very flexible that way. A lot of people do transition. They start Beachbody very part-time, as they're working another full-time job. And then at some point your income is going to pick up, whether it's the course of a year or a year and a half, 2 years into your business. And then you can really decide, do you want to leave your current full-time job and just pursue Beachbody full-time? If that's your goal of yours, that's totally achievable. There is flexibility on how you build your business. So some people will do some of their business in person by running group fitness classes, group classes, fit clubs. You can do it online or you can do both. It's up to you. And then obviously joining into a supportive, positive community of like-minded people. Some of my best friends are coaches that I've met, on our team, people that I had no idea who they were before coaching. I just met on social media by doing what we do. And being able to travel, like I talked about. I've been to so many fun, amazing places that I never dreamed I'd be able to travel to. And a lot of them are paid for by the company, which is pretty awesome. All right, so rewards and earnings. You might be wondering, okay, this all sounds good. So how do I earn income as a coach? Like I said, there's no limit on your earning potential. Your income really is a direct reflection on the number of people that you are helping. It is commission-based. So 25% of the sales that go through your website, you will get commission on. There's also other ways, like when you help someone with a challenge pack, you get a bonus for that. And they start at $40. Most of them are around $50 to $60, depending on the program people are using. And that's a one-time commission that you will get with a challenge pack. And then after that, like there's 25% commission. So like a Shakeology Home Direct, you would get 25% of that. And then as you start rank advancing in your business, you'd also earn team cycle bonus. There are star diamond bonuses that are offered every quarter. The free trips are pretty awesome. There's leadership trips and the daily opportunities for personal growth. We have team meetings almost daily that you can get yourself plugged into. And then monthly incentives, gifts, recognition is all a part of what we do. All right, so next I'm going to share with you my income growth from the start of my business to where I was at a year and a half in. Like I said, I've been coaching for just over 2 years now, and I haven't updated it after my year and a half mark. But I want to just preface this by saying my income is something I'm very proud of. I've worked very hard. And not everyone is going to see the same growth because it is so individually based on your effort and how many people you're helping. But it's pretty awesome to see what is the potential. So I'm just going to share that with you now. All right, so when I signed up as a coach, we had no money. I think I told you that already. So to invest in myself, I was guilt-ridden, and I did not feel like I was worth that investment because I was a runner. So I always, like, I already thought I was spending a lot on my running shoes, which were almost, they were like $100. That's my running shoes that I was buying every few months. And the thought of spending more money on a challenge pack to me was like, wow, that's a lot of money. So I decided on Chalene Extreme, which was $180 for my sign up. And again, I recognized if I didn't invest in myself and in the business, that if I didn't change, nothing, my circumstances weren't going to change. And I made it a point to know that, you know, I am going to do everything in my power to earn this money back. So in my first month as coach, I earned $362. My investment in was $180. So I was feeling pretty darn good about my first month into the business because I didn't know if I would even break even or come ahead. So that was pretty happy with that. By my second month as coach, I earned over $1,000. And by that point, I was just floored. My husband and I looked at each other. We're like, wow, this is pretty awesome. Like, this is really going to be something that is going to work for us. So it just kept me motivated and kept me looking for other people to help. And, you know, by month 7, there wasn't a huge jump in my income, you know, the difference of about $500 in the month. But then after a year, that was a pretty big jump, you know, again, I guess of $500. But from a year to a year and a half, I was earning 6 figures. So that is the potential, what is there for you if you want to work for it. If that's important to you, you know, if that's going to fill a need that you have for your family or your situation. So what to expect from our team. We do training. I start my new training groups every first Monday of the month. And I think most of our team also does that. So right now we are midway through August. I'm already recruiting and taking applications for my September training group that I'm going to be starting on the first Monday in September. We also have weekly team calls. The team fit formation calls are on Sunday nights. We have the dream team calls, which are on Monday nights, and that's the number one coach. We are plugged into her calls for training purposes. There's the national wake up call, which is rolled up from corporate every Monday morning. And all of these are recorded and archived. So if you are like thinking to yourself, man, I'm at work during that time, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to have time for all this. We do keep them all recorded and archived in our groups so that you can access them whenever you want, or re-listen to them. A lot of them, I feel like it's just such good information and they're so motivational and inspiring that a lot of times I will go back and re-listen to a lot of the calls that have been made. So there's always the tools and resources to help you grow your business. There's also team building events. We try to get together every few months and do a face-to-face. There's the Super Saturdays, which are every quarter, where we see our coaching team face-to-face. What am I reading out here? And then your Coach Online office. So whenever a coach enrolls, they are given a whole new coaching page, which is called your online office. And that has everything and anything you would need to know as a coach. There's an FAQ, and then your coach training. So you have access to everything you would need to know at your fingertips. And then what we do in our coach training groups that we run is just to really break down the information day by day so that you're not feeling super overwhelmed with starting something new. All right, and then how do you join? If you're listening to this call and you're thinking, gosh, this all sounds awesome, but how do I start? How do I join? There's really 4 different ways that you can enroll to be a coach. If you've already purchased a challenge pack, you can sign up for free with your challenge pack purchase. There's a $40 coach enrollment fee that you would need to just go into your Team Beachbody website, click the coach tab that you want to coach, and then pay that $39.95 business service fee. And once you do that, you will get your coach enrollment, and then you can submit reimbursement to get that $40 back. So you have to still pay for it up front, and then you get reimbursed within 24 to 48 hours. You'll see that money back into your account. The most common way for people to sign up is with a new challenge pack, because you can do it as little as $10 extra more than what you're already paying for a bag of Shakeology. And really, your challenge pack is a huge discount off of your product. And when you enroll as a coach, that's the last opportunity that you're going to get to take advantage of the challenge pack discount. So for that reason, most of my coaches enroll with a new challenge pack just to be able to take advantage of that savings. And it's still free. The $40 coach enrollment fee is waived. You don't have to pay that at all when you sign up with a new challenge pack. And actually, I do have a lot of my customers signed up this way as a coach just to help them get the 25% discount on all of their product. You can sign up with Shakeology Home Direct, but honestly, I've never done it that way because I don't feel like it's a very good value for your money. You'd pay $129 for your Shakeology, and plus the $40 coach enrollment fee, you're looking at about $170 or so. And you don't have any fitness program to use. So it's cheaper to do it with a challenge pack, get your fitness program with your Shakeology, and that $40 coach enrollment for free. And some coaches decide like, hey, I just really have no money. You can go in and just pay the $40 coach enrollment fee and sign up that way. However, I feel like it's kind of a waste of your money because you're not getting any product for that $40. You're not an active coach. So it's really, you do have 30 days to upgrade to a challenge pack, if you do that option and still get that $40 back. But quite honestly, that to me is just not a very good value for your money because you have nothing, no product to share with the people that you're looking to inspire. So much of what we do is we talk about the workouts, talk about Shakeology and how it's benefiting our bodies. And if you're not being proving that the product is working, it's going to be really hard for you to inspire and motivate other people to do what you're doing because you're not using the product yourself. So I love this quote. I'm going to end with this. Love the life you live and live the life you love. And I just want to close by saying, before I started coaching, I really was one of those people who I didn't dream. I grew up in a very small town in the middle of Wisconsin on a dairy farm. And I don't know if it was because of, being a product of my product or a product of my environment or what it was, but, a lot of people, the mentality of the people that I'm living around just really accept their circumstances and, don't really shoot for something great, like to help other people or dream big, to look at the possibilities and say, ask yourself, what if this would really work for me? So I'm so blessed to be where we are at. It's been life-changing for me and my family. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything different. I'm just really so happy that I found out about this when I did and made the decision to make this change for myself and my family. And just want to pay it forward to you if you're listening to, dream big and take this opportunity if it is sitting with you like it might be something that you are meant to do. So Leah or Katie or Lindsay, do you guys have any other closing thoughts?
My life completely. I feel like I'm stronger physically, emotionally. My relationships have improved, and my bank account's improved, which is always great. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and it is legit. It really is.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mention this, but about 18 months in, when we hit the 6-figure annual mark, we paid off our last credit card, which we had a ton of debt because we couldn't afford anything, so we were charging every single penny that we spent pretty much. But yeah, we are debt-free other than our mortgage. We'll have our mortgage paid off. We're projecting around this time next year we will have no mortgage, which is craziness. So, the opportunity is definitely there if you are listening and want to work for it. I hope you consider joining our team. So thank you so much for listening in, and hopefully we will see you in our team page shortly. All right. Take care, guys. Thanks for jumping on.